Hi, friends. So, another month. It's now February. And as we all know, it's all the carrying on for February. It's usually about Valentine. Thus, I have updated the house a little bit. Still have my black and white from January. And I'm now going to splice in a few bits of reds here and there to just freshen things up a bit. Just a little bit of an update because I am not going to go all out and strip everything down and start from scratch again. No. What I'm going to do is splice bits of reds in between the little areas and just freshen things up a little. So, in keeping with my way of doing things, that I use what I already have on hand, not going out and getting fresh supplies. I updated the cabinet. I updated the bookcase behind me. The chairs have pop of red. I stripped the table skip that I had for winter, and my new theme is in with keeping with the February month. It is going to be red. So I am not a big Valentine person, so I didn't go all out Valentine. You wouldn't see hearts all over the place and things like that. I am more of a February, the entire month, love month. Let's celebrate the love of our friends, family, kids, parents, grandparents. So all month for me is really Valentine's. So I just put my little red bits and bobs here and about, and I just celebrate in my own special way. So in keeping with that, I am going to go around the place, and I'm going to show you what I have done. As in usual, my little bits of found objects, accessories from my closet, my artwork that I pulled from different areas of the house and popped into little places just to freshen it up a bit, spruce things up a little. As you know me, I love change. I change all the time. So that's why everything is basically neutral. And then here and there, when I'm ready and the mood strikes me and I need something new or fresh, then I pop a little color, take out something, add something in. So, in keeping with that, let's now go around and let me just start showing you and telling you the backstory of the items that I use and how they came into my life, why I decided to use them, etc. So, in keeping with that, I am going to get started. And as usual, we would start in the back and I'll walk my way around all the way into the kitchen. Because remember, I always say it's one space, it's open. So whatever happens in one must happen in the other, and it must flow because it is open. So I will get my phone, my camera, and I will start going around the space in the room. And again, yeah, a brief history of each item, where I got it from, and remember, again, this is not a decorating channel per se. It's more of a lifestyle channel, my lifestyle, what I do, how things come into my life, where I got them from, etc. So here we go. And here we go, friends. So for the bookcase, I put, for my reds, in order to bring that in, I grabbed this little item from my daughter's room. It's an instant photo holder. So I put that there on the top shelf because remember, I'm still working with my black and white, so I didn't move out much of my accessories from here. My milk glass pieces are still there, and I brought in this little plant from the sunroom. It's even Valentine's themed. This pot was probably with chocolate or something from some years back, and that came in perfect for that shelf. I didn't do anything with that one. And then down here, I added this little bag charm from one of my bags because you know me and keeping with using what I already have and love. And that is how I was able to stage my bookshelf and bring in my pop of red to add to my black and white scheme. From the bookshelf, moving right into the mantle. Most of the accessories from the black and white scheme is already there. So now I just brought in my pop of red here as well. You can see I have a couple of these little glass flowers from my sister, 3 of them. I popped those in there, and I added this little rose item. This was from one of my hats, not was, is. I still use it on one of my summer hats. And you can see the pin is still attached. and I just popped it off. It's going to pop right back on after I finish using it in my scheme. And I just popped that on one of my milk glass vases, and voila, got that there for that look. And that is what the top of the mantle is like. And I had this bit of red ribbon, probably from a blanket or pillows. You know, when you buy blankets and pillows in the store, sometimes they come wrapped up in these cute little ribbons. I always keep mine because I always know it's going to come in handy some other time. So I have as well a bag of random bits of ribbons. And then I just go and grab my color that I need when I'm doing my decor. Remember, the white was from the black and white scheme, and then I just pop in a bit of the red now to do my black and white with a pop of red. Moving down to the bottom, I thrifted this vase back in December, but since I wasn't doing a red Christmas, I saved it, and now this vase came in handy for this look. Look how beautiful it is. I bring it over more to the light so you can see the detail. Red top. I love glass items, so anytime I see a nice piece of glass at the thrift store, I always pick it up. And this rose, I pulled it out of an arrangement I have out in the sunroom, and that is how I was able to do the bottom part of the faux fireplace. Kept the items from last video, the black and white stuff is still there, and I just pop in a little bit of red, and that is the mantle all done. So again, like I said, I am doing black and white and a pop of red for February, and that is how that area is coming together nicely. The sun comes in and out, so you would see my lighting fading back and forth as I am going through this video. And my cabinet, as you know, my cabinet is only for dressing up. So I will open it and show you what is in there, what I staged the shelves with. So here we go. Let's open her up and let me show you what is in there. I have some cranberry glass vases with a couple of my milk glasses still, and that black and white glass little item from last video. Coming down, I added my couple of my red purses, these bags I use at Christmas especially, and just decided to pop a couple of them in here. Look at this one, it works perfectly. I've had that one for many, many years. That one's black and white and red. I left the other items from the black and white theme video. And this is a little toy bit and bob that I grabbed out of my kids' stash. And moving right along, more cranberry glass. I have a little story about those cranberry glass vases. I went thrifting one day, brought them home. They're all excited to show my daughter. I'm like, guess what? I found the cutest little pink vases for when I do a pink scheme. She took one look at them and she said, Mom, those are red. I said, no, they're not. They're pink. And we argued for a good half a day because every time I passed by them, I went my pink vase, my pink vases, and she would go red. And so it went red, pink, back and forth for an entire half a day until I finally had to settle the argument. So I went and Googled them, and sure enough, she was right. They're called cranberry glass, and I did not know that, my people. So there you go. You got to listen to your kids sometimes, even when they're not a decorating expert as you may think you are. So back to what's in the cabinet. I still have their graduation caps, except this time I added their little tassels because now it goes with the scheme, because before it was just black and white. But now that it's red, I was able to add the tassels back onto their hat. Each kid has one for the year that they graduated, and it's in my scheme. And for my dice, my glass of dice, I added some red ones. In the black and white video, it was only the black and white ones. And I thrifted this little perfume bottle, and I just decided to add it. I'm guessing this is part of the cranberry glass color look as well. I am not sure. I had these three lucky coin envelopes, red envelopes from Chinese New Year. One of my friends was having her 70th birthday lunch at the Mandarin many years back, and the kids, each of us got one. So I have three of them, one for me and one for each kid. They've been there. Well, I've had them for so long, and so I brought them out because now they go with the scheme. Because I told you, a lot of my stuff that I have It's because there's some memory attached to it and I hang on to it, you know. Moving down to the other shelf, this is a pair of my gloves, leather, and they're red. So I thought, they go with my scheme, so why not pop them in there? And so I popped those just there for look. And this box, again, to show you that I mean it when I say I do not throw anything out. This is a heart-shaped quilted top box that I got, I guess it was chocolate was in it many years ago. And to show you, let me get here so I could get more light so you could see the date on this thing. This thing says, people, the best before in these chocolates were April 22nd, 2012. Yes, that is how long I have had this box. So I am not kidding you when I tell you that I hang on to things for quite a while. I mean, whoever had given me these chocolates must have been special, or maybe I really love this box. I don't know, but it's been hanging around in my items since 2012. And so that is the story behind how the cabinet is staged for this video this time around. I'm sure next video, when I change color again, I will have a few more tchotchkes with stories behind them that I would be able to tell you about and show you and proudly show off. Remember what I always say, use the items that you have. I mean, look how beautiful those bags look, huh? Look at that. Yeah, just go into your closet, bring your items out, use them, play with them, display them. Don't keep buying, because when you keep buying, then you never get the chance to enjoy the things that you already have on hand. And everything just get piled on top of each other and never get to see the light of day, and occasionally and you forget you have this item. So that is the cabinet, my dear friends. That is the fireplace mantle, and that is the bookshelf area. Moving right along, let's see what I did with the couch. So I removed the last throw that I had on there, the blanket. Remember that one was black and white with some, it was white background with some black birds on it. Well, now I've put white background with some black flowers, which I guess is good in keeping with our whole Valentine's scheme, because lots of people get flowers, I guess. I went into my Christmas stash and pulled out two of my red cushion covers and popped those on the end pillows of the couch. Uh, this one was here from last video. I added in this one, and this pillow also was here from the black and white video. All I did with that is turn it around, because in the last video it was facing out that way. In this video, I just went and pop, turned it around. And that is how we got that look of the couch. Little Teddy, another piece of my daughter's items that I pilfered from her room. Popped that one off her bed. She's away at school. He was cute and had the right accessory for my look, so placed him on the couch. I had a subscription to this magazine, and then as I was walking by, I saw, the cover was just perfect for my look. That giant red rose on the cover, and of course, one of my favorite actresses. So why not? I staged the couch there, ready to curl up on, and grab that magazine and flip through and see what inspires your mood, how you feel like dressing for that day or whatever is in your mind. So that is the couch. I kept the artwork because it still is working and is on theme. So I left that there. So there we have it, couch, bookshelf, and faux fireplace all staged. And of course, there's me in my red and black outfit to match my scheme. I always dress as if I'm part of the accessories when I'm doing these videos. Anyway, moving right along. Remember my found coffee table from last video? That is still there. And all I did was add a couple pops of the red to make sure that it is in keeping with the scheme. So my red items, this is another jar that I thrifted back in December or November. And see it sparkle. If the sun was brighter today, it would have been just gleaming, but That's all we're gonna get, but it is better than nothing. It's still quite shiny. I popped my honey's glasses case because it's red, therefore a little bit of the red color. These three vases were on the table for the black and white scheme. I just moved them here because I was redoing the table, which you would see in a moment. And my daughter's mittens, if she sees this, she would be like, "So, mom, I guess when you use my things and put them on your table, it's okay. But when I do, it's not." Well, of course not, my dear, because when I put them, they are styled and staged. When you put them, you throw them as, if it's a catch all. And of course, here we go. Another one of my bag charms, another accessory. Just pop that on my thrifted little tray. And that is how I was able to pull the coffee table into the look for my black and white with a pop of red scheme. Moving back along here, the side chairs I left as is. And all I did again was turn my pillows. Last video, that was the look. I am bouncing off the furniture if you could hear that boom in the background. Anyway, I was using this look for last video. Now, all I have to do to keep with the look is pop. And there we go. Now we have still my black and white, but a new look for the chair. And moving along, these accessories were here the last time, except now I added in this little red item from my sister, a loaner. And another story to tell you. I have two of these lanterns. I picked them up from the side of the road over the summer. And when I picked them up, my husband asked me, "What are you going to do with those things? They need to stay right where they are." I said, "Nope, I will figure something out." And I have. There they are for my black and white with a pop of red. There's two of them. There's the other. See that? So that's what I said. Sometimes when you see something, you may not have the inspiration right away, but it would come. If you love it, just grab it. And another of my sister's little red vase there. This little item was there last time. Just pop that in front of there. And the two side tables and side chairs were done. I brought this plant out of the sunroom just because, if I go from this way, you can see it. The stand is red, so it goes with the scheme. This is one of my vases from the last look. My sister, a loaner. So I just pop that in the bottom, bring this into the middle of the window. And of course, it had a plant on it. The plant happened to be red, anthurium. See that heart shape again? Valentine themed, even though I'm not trying to do that. It just happened to work and went well with the scheme. So pop that in the window. And if I step back, that is how I was able to stage the window area. And now, while I go around the room and show you the entire look pulled together, actually I missed one item, and that would be the artwork above the side chair. I pulled this from another room. The light has gone a little funny. I will come around again later and show you that. But for now, we will concentrate on the window area. And I'll keep showing you the side items until my lighting lights back up. So there we go. That is the picture. I pulled that from another room and it went perfectly great with the scheme, black and white with a pop of red. So then I just popped it above there and it pulls the stuff from the cabinet, pulls that color out and pulls all the items together and bring the color up on the wall as well. And so there we have it, the cabinet, artwork, the mantle. That is how I was able to pull that area together. And all my pieces, their backstories. I didn't change the floor piece because there was no reason for that. That was there from the last look. And my borrowed and found objects on the side table. Remember those lamps were found outside. And there we go. And if I step back a bit, it's a snowy day, of course. So it's all snow outside. You could see it on the ground because we're just over major snowstorm, like I said. And so that is how that area was done. I am going to turn around and show you the dining area and what I did for that. And show you how I pull the color to the other side of the room so that everything works cohesively. Because remember, it's open space, and what happens in one space must happen in the other as well for it to be continuous and flowing and cohesive. So, continuing along with the dining area, I didn't do too much on top of the piano. I just left the items that are there, and I just added this vase so that when I get my Valentine flowers, if they're red or red and white or whatever roses, who knows what I'd get, I'll just pop those into that, and that will bring more of the red on that side. However, it's early in the month, so not much done there. A few more of my red cushions from my red Christmas theme items. Pulled two of those, put those on my side chair pillows, and I have that and this there, so that pull that look there together. Up on the wall, I have a poster that I framed. That was a Christmas gift 2023 from my daughter. She know I love my fashion. After all, I just showed you a magazine on the couch, right? So you know where that idea came from. I had a subscription to that magazine, and so she got me this poster. I had it framed. As you can see, again, worked perfectly with my scheme and the black and white, and it even has my pop of red on the model's lips there. So put that up on the wall above the dining table, and that pulled my red over there as well. I used one of my scarves as a table runner, again, keeping with using what I have. And I just wanted to show you, look at that beautiful embroidered work. So that brings in texture, interest, and just more to add to the table. And I kept my uh, crystal and chrome candle holders, all three of them. So they were the centerpieces. And then I just add in a pop of red in this little vase. And I brought this little stand with the black ball from off of the coffee table over to the dining table this video, because the coffee table had enough items and was already grounded on its own. My little tray from last video, I said I had no idea what to do with it. Well, I figured something out. I used it for some display of little red crystals. They're in heart shape, which I guess works well for the whole Valentine scheme for the month. And these guys as well, I had no idea what to do with them last video, but cinnamon hearts. So I filled both of them up, and voila, found a use. So that is, I guess, is what I'm going to be using them for in my schemes from time to time. Just fill them with little bits and bobs items. I kept my candy dish empty. That would be for my Valentine's chocolate or candy, whatever I get. So I didn't bother putting anything in that. Left three of the milk glass vases in the back there to keep the white part of the scheme. My napkin holder, paper napkin holder, just left that there because it is black, it goes. And that was what I was able to do with the dining table. So to show you what the entire dining area looks like and how everybody pulls together, I will go around. But first, let me show you the tea bar. You know I can't do a color scheme without, of course, including my tea area. So this little red tea tin, the tea's all gone. A little red cast iron thrifted teapot. That's, this little baby is heavy. I don't know who's gonna put tea in that on top of the weight it already has. But there it is, and I kept my black and white from the last scheme, and of course this little clear glass one, and that is how I staged the tea bar area. And now I'm going to show you how the entire space work together. I'm going to zoom out and back up a bit and show you the look for the dining area. So the tea area, the table, and turning around piano, because remember it's open space. Whatever happened on one side must happen on the next to make it cohesive, flow, and have the whole space work together and look like whoever did this knew a thing or two about what they were doing, right? So anyway, that is it. I am going to go around a little and just slowly. So this is what you would see as you look at the space, dining area, and then as you turn, you see the living area. Well, you see outside with all the snow in the big window, and then you turn, and there is the living area. Let me stay still for a moment so that it actually focuses. There we go. And so that is what the space looks like. Black and white with a pop of red for the month of February. And so, my friends, that is my little creativeness for my February month. That is how I'm able to bring my look out of the doldrums and get inspired and figure, you know what, it can't be black and white for the entire winter season. There's got to be somewhere I can interject some color and have it still feel fun and freshen it up. And so that, my friend, when I say that I like neutrals in my bigger items, this is why my couch is this color. I cannot commit to it has pattern and texture, yes, but not in color. Because to commit, then it would be very hard then for me to change out when I want to change out, which I do very often. My wall as well, I kept neutral because, again, I cannot commit to one color because I love all colors. And I love changing out frequently. I love to decorate. It's my creative outlet. It's what I do when I need a little bit of a mood lifter, when I feel a little bit like I want to be creative, I turn to decorating. So therefore, that is why there's not a lot of things on my walls. There's not a lot of color because I bring my color when I'm ready and when I'm in the mood based on what I am feeling. I change up my house. And so I like to keep things clean, a clean palette, and then I worked with that and build on the things that I would like. Next, we're going to go over to the kitchen and I will show you how I bring my red into that space. So you see there for my black and white scheme, the white pieces were already there, as well as the black items such as my storage canisters, my cookie jar in the white, my water bottle, my little grape cluster, all teapot, all those things were there already from the black and white scheme. And then I just added my casserole dishes in red up on the shelves to pull in the color. I brought out one of my bags from my closet, popped it there because it is red and I already had the black. You remember that look from the last video, right? Well, I just put my red bag on there and there we have it. And that is how I pull the red into the kitchen. Keeping along, here is a cookie tin that I had cookies in from Christmas is gone. Of course, and me with keeping with not throwing anything out, little hoarder that I am. There are cookie tins now displayed around the room to pull in my colors. So one cookie tin, there's another perfectly red and white. My mixer I left out because it still works with the black and white scheme. And got two candles on the counter because I love my candles when I'm cooking. This one even goes with a Valentine theme and has a heart shape on it. And this is just one of my glasses. And I had these little flowers out and about. Just grab them, tuck them in there. The little candy bowl is from my Christmas look. And I had my little area on my island stage, just like that. Pop, finished, right? Just with my kitchen accessory. If I turn to the other side, I just popped some of my spatulas in red into my bowl with the my vase actually with my wooden spoon that pulls my red. A little pot holder, leave that on the counter. Even my hand cream this month is cooperating and is coordinated with my red look. And my tea towels, just pop those there on the stove handle, and that brings in my red and my black and white with my pop of red over onto this side of the kitchen. Moving right along, here's another of my cookie tins, this one in black. Yes, people, I throw out nothing. I even have a black cookie tin. And here's a red, the red, and of course, two white cups and my little small in the cup in the center. And for the hair, this is out of my Christmas pile. I didn't put that one away because it's still snowing outside. Look, there you see. So it made sense. Just leave it. Just let it snow. And it's red. Goes with the scheme. I had two black from the last look. The black and white scheme. So I didn't need to do much to the coffee bar area. That was already basically the same from the last video. So all I did was pop in a little bit more of the red. Even my coffee pods are uh, cooperating. I mean, look, red and black. And another of my empty cookie tins from Christmas is gone. So there we have it, friends. That is all I did to the kitchen. Again, kitchen is white, so nothing to do. Just bring out a few accessories, pop them around the room, and it is ready. It is popping with my color scheme, red, black, white, all three colors combined. So there we go. And everything worked out well. And I didn't, did I spend? Yeah, the only thing I spent on for this look was I got the cinnamon hearts that are in the little glass holders. And I got these little, like I said, from the dollar store, right? So let's say one, two, maybe $3 in total spent. And of course, I picked this vase up on clearance from a store was clearing out their Christmas items. So if I were to calculate how much did I spend for this look so far, about $9 in total, maybe. And that's not bad because if you think of all the items that go into getting a look or pulling it together, to spend only $9, I have to say, was a very successful feat. So yes, my friends, that is what I did for February. I will probably be back with another video. I will probably take the table apart and do a setting and maybe tablescape the table and do another look with that. But usually I start off with just decorating it so that it flows with whatever look I am doing for the living room. And then if I decide to give it its own video, then that's when I turn to doing a tablescape. And there we have it. And that's me saying hi, friends. And hope you enjoyed my black and white scheme with a pop of red. So, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my black and white with a pop of red video. I hope it inspires you to go into your closets and drawers and cupboards and pull your items out and display them throughout your space. There is no wrong or right way for doing anything. Forget what the media says about tacky or dated. That's just them throwing words around to scare you into throwing out what you have and going out and buying more items and supporting consumerism. So you stick to what you love and you will not go wrong. You see an item and you love it, buy it. Bring it home, and when you're ready and you're in the mood, you just go around and you do a little dusting and a little cleaning, and you set your items out, display them in a way that makes you smile, makes you feel that your space is truly yours. Magazine looks and all those are there for entertainment purposes and for selling items. They're not there to force you into bringing that look into your space. It's just, decorating, dressing, all that stuff should be personal. Do what makes you happy. Make everything yours. Just one thing to buy it. Go ahead, enjoy it. You work hard for your money, spend it how you want, but have fun. Don't feel pressured. Okay, forget about keeping up with the times. Love you, take care of you, do whatever makes you feel happy, and life would be a breeze. Not to say there won't be hard times, there would be, but because you are being true to yourself and an authentic person, you are going to find little ways, simple ways to work through that. Don't sit in your sad times. Push through them. Okay, my friends? So, again, black and white with a pop of red going around the room. Okay, that is all that I did. And I even dressed for the occasion. Black. Where's my white? I guess white in my accessories, my little beads, and my pops of red. Okay? So, again, have fun. Enjoy your lives, enjoy yourselves, be true to you, and get up every morning, look in the mirror, and say, I am loved. I am beautiful. I am me. I am nobody else. There's only one of me out there. And I am unique. I am creative. I am fun. I am happy. And whatever you say about yourself will come true. Speak it into your lives, and it will prophesy. Okay? Thank you, friends. Love you and see you next video. Bye bye.